God says, my child. Saturday is a very special day for you, and I am telling you this because something has already started moving behind the scenes that your physical eyes cannot see but your spirit can feel. On Saturday, a shift will happen so silently, so powerfully, so unexpectedly that you will only understand its full impact when everything around you begins to change without warning. My child, listen to me carefully. Your name has been spoken in a place where blessings are approved, destinies are corrected, and hidden pathways open only when I command. This Saturday, a door that was locked for many years will open as if someone placed the key directly in your hand, and the people who doubted you will not understand how fast things start aligning for you. My child, Saturday is not an ordinary date for you. This is a divine appointment, a moment stamped in heaven long before you were even born, a moment your soul agreed to before you entered this world. There is something destined to reach you, something that has been held back due to envy, delays, confusion, and spiritual resistance, but now the time has expired for everything that tried to cage you. I am lifting that limitation. I am breaking that delay. I am sending a wind that will touch one situation in your life and flip it completely in your favor. My child, you may not see the signs yet, but you can feel something moving, you can feel something shifting, you can feel a pressure building that is not negative, it is divine. It is the pressure that comes before a breakthrough, the silence that comes before the announcement, the stillness that comes before the wave rises. Saturday holds a message that your enemies will not be able to block, a phone call they will not be able to intercept, a blessing they will not be able to claim, and a shift they will not be able to stop. My child, someone has been watching you in silence, someone who once underestimated you, someone who thought you would never rise. They have been quietly studying your resilience, your patience, your calmness, your strength, your tears, your late-night prayers, and your lonely battles. And on Saturday, this person will be forced by my hand to acknowledge the truth they tried to ignore: you are chosen, you are protected, you are favored, and you are not alone. My child, I know you have carried certain wounds that you never told anyone about. You kept smiling in front of others but cried in private rooms where only I saw you. You carried disappointments without complaining. You held your heart together when it wanted to break. You waited even when everything inside you wanted to give up. And now, because you remained faithful when you could have turned bitter, Saturday brings a reward that was delayed but never denied. My child, someone who hurt you deeply will feel a sudden shift. They will feel the weight of what they did, the guilt of what they hid, the consequences of what they tried to sabotage. You will not have to expose them, their own actions will expose them. Saturday is the day the hidden truth begins to crack open. A secret they buried, a conversation they had about you behind your back, a plan they thought you would never discover, it will start resurfacing. My child, I am not sending this to destroy you, I am sending this to free you. Because you cannot step into the new season while carrying the lies of the old one. Something that was once hidden will come to light, not to break you, but to release you from emotional chains you didn't deserve. My child, you need to prepare yourself emotionally, spiritually, and mentally, because Saturday is bringing both revelation and restoration. Something that was taken from you will be returned multiplied. A place where you were rejected will call you back with honor. A person who ignored your worth will suddenly feel your absence like a burning weight. My child, the blessing coming to you is so strong that even the people who didn't support you will begin to wonder how you survived everything that was meant to break you. They will ask how you kept going. They will ask how you stayed sane. They will ask how you rose again. And the truth is simple: you didn't rise alone. I lifted you. I carried you. I protected you. And now, I am promoting you. Saturday will be the beginning of 3 things. 1. A financial shift that removes the pressure that has been crushing you. 2. An emotional healing that fixes a wound you thought would never close. 3. A relationship revelation that shows you who truly belongs in your future. My child, there is one specific person whose heart will feel a sudden pull towards you on Saturday. They will think of you out of nowhere, feel something for you that they tried to bury, and understand something about you that they were blind to before. Do not be surprised if someone tries to reconnect, apologize, or reach out. Do not be surprised if someone confesses something they never had the courage to admit. Saturday is the day their mask begins to fall, their ego begins to break, and their soul begins to speak. My child, you are about to be positioned in a place that once rejected you. And you are about to receive an opportunity that once slipped away. What you thought was lost will return. What you thought was broken will rebuild. What you thought was impossible will become normal. This Saturday is the doorway, the beginning, the first sign that everything is shifting. And the next 7 days after Saturday will bring confirmations, small signs, unusual patterns, and undeniable moments that prove I am orchestrating everything for your good. My child, hold your heart steady. Do not fear the change. Do not fear the truth. Do not fear the message that is coming. What is meant for you is already yours. Saturday will show you why the wait was necessary, why the pain was important, why certain people had to leave, and why the blessing is coming now. My child, prepare yourself, a very special day is coming for you, and it carries your breakthrough. My child, Saturday is not just arriving, it is approaching you like a wave that has been building silently for months, collecting strength, gathering momentum, rising higher and higher until the exact moment it must crash into your life with the force that awakens everything inside you. There are certain days that look ordinary on the calendar but carry divine weight in the spiritual realm, and Saturday is one of those days. All week long, something inside you has been restless without explanation. You felt sudden chills, sudden heaviness, sudden signs, sudden urges to distance yourself from certain people, sudden clarity about certain situations, sudden memories resurfacing that you thought you had forgotten. This is not random, my child. This is preparation. This is alignment. This is the soul recognizing what the mind does not yet understand. A very important spiritual transaction is scheduled for Saturday, and your spirit has already sensed the shift before your mind could catch up. My child, someone who spoke your name with jealousy is about to choke on their own words because the very thing they didn't want for you is exactly what I am giving you. They tried to hold you down with negativity, with doubts, with manipulation, with emotional games, with silent envy, but I watched every moment in silence. I did not stop the test, because the test was necessary to reveal the true faces around you. And now that the test is complete, the reward must come. Saturday marks the first day of that reward. My child, someone who walked away from you believing you were replaceable is about to discover that they misjudged you. Every person who mistreated you will feel a sudden weight in their chest on Saturday, a pull, a realization, a moment of truth. Their conscience will not let them rest. Their soul will not let them ignore what they did. And some of them, my child, will want to come back not because they deserve you, but because they finally understand your value. Saturday will expose the energy you must avoid and attract the energy you truly deserve. My child, you are stepping into a season where your spirit will glow with a light brighter than before, and people will feel it without you even speaking. You will walk into a room and shift the atmosphere. You will talk to someone and their heart will soften. You will post something and it will reach the right eyes. You will pray once and the answer will start forming. This is not coincidence, this is positioning. Saturday is the moment that marks the beginning of this new spiritual frequency. My child, there is a message meant for you, written, spoken, whispered, or revealed in a dream, and it will either arrive on Saturday or begin unfolding that day. A truth that was hidden will begin to surface. A blessing that was delayed will begin to move. A person who was silent will begin to speak. And a door that was locked will begin to open. Even if the physical result takes days or weeks, the spiritual shift begins on Saturday. My child, someone will think about you at a time when they usually never do. Someone will feel an unexpected emotional pull towards you. Someone will replay a memory involving you. Someone will feel guilt for hurting you. Someone will feel the need to confess. Someone will feel the desire to apologize. Someone will feel regret. Saturday carries these emotional shocks because I am removing the spiritual fog that was clouding their mind. My child, you have been carrying a weight in your heart, an unanswered question, a silent pain, a fear of the unknown, a doubt about your future, a confusion about someone's intentions. On Saturday, that weight will begin to lift. Your heart will feel lighter. Your mind will feel clearer. Your emotions will feel calmer. You will feel a sudden sense of peace that makes no logical sense. That peace is the sign that the spiritual battle around you has ended. My child, you have no idea how many storms you survived without knowing. You have no idea how many traps I broke on your behalf. You have no idea how many people spoke negatively about you but failed to harm you because my protection over you was stronger than their intentions. Saturday is the day where hidden protection becomes visible blessing. My child, someone has been praying for you without your knowledge. Someone has been thinking about you more than you realize. Someone has been wishing for your happiness. Someone has been spiritually connected to you long before you understood it. Saturday will either bring this person closer or reveal who they are through signs. Do not ignore the sudden emotions you feel that day. They are clues. They are confirmations. They are answers. My child, a blessing that has been stuck in stagnation, a job, a document, a money flow, a decision, a movement, a relationship, a conversation, a long-awaited breakthrough, will show its first sign on Saturday. You might receive news, a message, a call, an update, a sign that seems small but is actually the beginning of the breakthrough. My child, you have carried disappointments for too long. You have watched people succeed while wondering when your own time would come. You have watched the calendar change while your own situation remained stuck. But Saturday is the first day where the wheel finally turns in your favor. Everything that was slow will start moving. Everything that was blocked will start opening. Everything that was uncertain will start becoming clear. My child, you must prepare your heart because this blessing will not be small. It will be loud. It will be noticeable. It will be undeniable. People will ask you how it happened so suddenly. They will ask you what changed. They will ask you why everything started working. And the truth is simple, Saturday was the key. My child, the next 7 days after Saturday will carry signs from heaven, repeating numbers, unusual dreams, unexpected emotions, sudden clarity, sudden breakthroughs, unexpected opportunities, strange coincidences, and blessings that appear out of nowhere. Each sign will be connected. Each sign will be meaningful. Each sign will be a breadcrumb leading you toward a major manifestation. My child, you are stepping into a chapter that is entirely different from everything you faced before. Your tears will not be wasted. Your silence will not be ignored. Your patience will not be mocked. Your faith will not be forgotten. Saturday is the beginning of a new story for you. Prepare. Something big is coming. It carries your name. And it cannot miss you. My child, as Saturday draws closer, the spiritual atmosphere around you is becoming more active than you realize. There are angels positioned at the corners of your path, clearing obstacles you didn't even know were coming. There are whispers being silenced, traps being disarmed, and energies being reversed before they could touch you. My child, this is why you have felt tired without reason, emotional without explanation, heavy without knowing why. Your spirit has been fighting battles while your body slept. But Saturday brings the release. Saturday brings the victory. Saturday brings the breath you've been waiting for. My child, there is a particular situation in your life that felt stuck, frozen, delayed, or impossible. Every time you tried to move toward it, something blocked you. Every time you prayed about it, the answer felt far away. Every time you hoped for progress, something interrupted it. But what you did not know is that timing was the key. And this Saturday, the time finally aligns with the blessing. My child, something that was tied spiritually is being untied. Something that was held back is being released. Something that was invisible is becoming visible. And something that you feared losing is coming back stronger than before. There is a person whose energy has been tangled with yours, someone who once walked away emotionally or physically, someone who once tried to hide their feelings, someone who once acted cold, someone who once suppressed the truth. My child, this person will feel something on Saturday that they cannot ignore. A pull. A memory. A guilt. A realization. A sudden emotional shift. Their heart will soften in a moment, and they will feel you inside them like a sound that echoes without fading. My child, this shift is not accidental, it is heaven-activated. For too long, this person was influenced by their ego, their pride, their friends, their insecurities, their fears, and the lies they told themselves. But on Saturday, their ego will begin to break. Pride cannot block what destiny has written. Fear cannot silence what their soul has been feeling. And running away will no longer be an option. My child, expect emotional energy to rise this weekend. Expect to feel sudden thoughts about someone. Expect vivid dreams. Expect strange signs. Expect an emotional heaviness that transforms into clarity. Saturday is a spiritual checkpoint where truth and destiny collide. My child, there is a blessing you asked for quietly, something your lips mentioned only once but your heart prayed for thousands of times. Even when you tried to forget about it, your soul could not. Even when you convinced yourself to move on, your heart refused. Even when you cried, thinking it would never happen, something inside you whispered, "Wait." My child, that whisper was me. And Saturday is the sign that the wait was not in vain. My child, a financial shift is coming as well. Something you were owed, something delayed, something stuck in process, something you were waiting for, approval, release, opportunity, result, confirmation, is moving toward you. There are papers being reviewed. There are decisions being reconsidered. There is a person thinking about your name. There is a doorway opening behind the scenes. You will see the first sign around Saturday, and the full manifestation will follow. My child, trust me when I say, you are not behind. You are being prepared. Every delay had a purpose. Every closed door saved you from something. Every rejection redirected you. And every lonely night strengthened you for what is coming. My child, someone who thought they replaced you will feel the truth hit them soon. Someone who thought you wouldn't rise will watch your glow intensify. Someone who wanted you to break will see you become unbreakable. And someone who walked away will realize they walked away from the very thing their soul needed. Saturday is the moment the energy flips. My child, you may experience something unusual in the hours before Saturday, unexpected emotions, sudden intuitions, strange sensations, a shift in the air. Do not be alarmed. These are signs that the spiritual realm is moving. You might feel like crying suddenly. Let it happen. You might feel like cleaning your space. Do it. You might feel the urge to stay silent. Honor it. You might feel the need to step away from certain people. Trust that. These instincts are divine instructions. My child, I am preparing your environment, your heart, your mind, and your spirit for what is coming. This blessing needs space. This shift needs clarity. This message needs peace. That is why you will feel guided to detach from noise and distractions. My child, do not be surprised if someone tries to contact you this weekend with confusion, drama, manipulation, or guilt. Do not fall into their trap. The enemy often tries to create chaos right before a blessing arrives. But this time, you will not be moved. You will stand firm. You will stay calm. You will remain grounded. Your spirit will feel stronger on Saturday than it has in months. My child, the person who truly cares for you will show signs this weekend. Their heart will be restless. Their mind will replay moments with you. Their soul will feel connected to you. And the truth they tried to suppress will begin to rise to the surface. Either through dreams, emotions, signs, or sudden realizations, Saturday will trigger a chain reaction inside them. My child, this is the season where emotional lies collapse. Where masks fall. Where hidden intentions reveal themselves. Where true connections strengthen. Where fake attachments crumble. Saturday marks the beginning of this spiritual cleansing. My child, you will soon see why certain people disappeared, why certain paths didn't work, why certain situations broke you, why certain moments hurt you, and why certain delays frustrated you. Everything had meaning. Everything was part of a bigger design. Everything was preparing you for a blessing that requires a stronger version of you. My child, there is a surprise destined for you, something that will shock your mind and break your silence. Something that will make you stop and realize, this could only be God. The first hint of this surprise will appear around Saturday. A message. A sign. A dream. A call. An emotion. A shift. My child, do not ignore the signs. They are being placed carefully. You will feel them, even if you don't understand them yet. My child, this Saturday is the beginning of answers. The beginning of clarity. The beginning of peace. The beginning of alignment. The beginning of restoration. The beginning of your rise. You will soon understand everything. Just hold on. Your moment is closer than you think. My child, as Saturday moves even closer, the spiritual pressure surrounding your life is increasing, not to harm you, but to push certain things into alignment that have remained stagnant for far too long. The atmosphere around you is being rearranged. Old energies are being pushed out. Hidden blockages are being lifted. Buried truths are rising to the surface. And people who once played with your heart will begin to feel the weight of their actions in ways they never expected. My child, the shift happening inside your spirit is not imagination. It is preparation. You are feeling things before they happen because your intuition is awakening, your energy is elevating, and your soul is responding to a divine appointment that was written into your destiny. Saturday is not just a date, it is a turning point. A moment heaven chose long before you even prayed for change. My child, listen carefully, something you have been waiting for, something you thought might never come, something you prayed softly for when nobody was around, it is already on its way to you. You do not see the full picture yet, but the movement has already begun. There are conversations happening behind closed doors. There are decisions being made in rooms you are not in. There are hearts being softened in silence. There are opportunities being released with your name attached. And Saturday marks the moment these unseen movements enter your reality. My child, do not underestimate the spiritual value of this day. Everything you lost, everything you cried for, everything you begged God to fix, everything that kept you restless, Saturday is the day the shift begins. Someone who wronged you will feel emotional disturbance. Someone who betrayed you will wake up with regret. Someone who misjudged you will feel sudden clarity. Someone who walked away will feel the pull they can no longer deny. My child, the person who once doubted your worth will feel a sharp ache in their chest as they realize the truth they ignored for so long. Their heart will whisper your name. Their mind will replay the moments they dismissed. Their soul will remember what their ego tried to erase. Saturday shakes their spirit in a way that no human explanation can describe. My child, prepare yourself emotionally. For the next 3 days, your dreams may become unusually vivid. You may see symbols, faces, moments, or scenes that make no sense now but will reveal themselves soon. These dreams are not random, they are spiritual messages. You will feel guided. You will feel protected. You will feel clarity replacing confusion. Saturday will activate your spiritual sight, and you will begin to understand things that were once blurry. My child, there is someone who pretends to have moved on from you, but inside, they are fighting a storm. Their nights have been heavier. Their thoughts have been louder. Their emotions have been unpredictable. And Saturday will amplify this inner battle. They will finally begin to see the truth. They did not lose you accidentally, they lost you because they were blind to your value. And now the blindness is breaking. My child, there is also someone who quietly cares for you deeply. Someone who has prayed for you. Someone who watches you from a distance. Someone who wants to approach but fears hurting you. This person will feel a strong spiritual push on Saturday, a sign that their connection to you is not coincidental. My child, expect emotional shifts this weekend. Expect unexpected calmness. Expect sudden intuition. Expect strong clarity. Expect surges of energy. Do not fear them. Welcome them. They are signs of alignment. They are signs that your destiny is closer than ever. My child, something you have been waiting to hear, news, confirmation, approval, apology, message, will begin forming on Saturday. You may not receive it fully that same day, but the process will start. It will come in phases, first the energy, then the signs, then the movement, then the manifestation. Heaven does not rush, but it never arrives late. My child, a financial turnaround is coming in ways you cannot predict. Money that was stuck will begin to release. Opportunities that were blocked will begin to open. A door that once refused to budge will suddenly feel lighter. This shift is not luck, my child, it is divine timing. Your blessing was never denied, only delayed until the right moment. Saturday is that moment. My child, do not be surprised if your emotions feel intense. This is not weakness, this is transformation. Your soul is shedding old wounds. Your heart is releasing buried pain. Your spirit is preparing space for the blessing arriving. Emotional heaviness often precedes spiritual elevation. My child, someone who gossiped about you will face the consequences of their actions soon. Truth will expose lies. Time will expose intentions. Destiny will expose character. You will not need to fight, defend yourself, or prove anything. Saturday starts a season where your glow will speak for you. Your peace will speak for you. Your elevation will become undeniable. My child, there is something sacred about your journey. You were never meant to live an ordinary life. The battles you faced were more intense because the blessing attached to you is greater than what others carry. You were chosen. You were marked. You were protected. And Saturday is the day the world begins to notice what heaven already knew. My child, expect a sign on Saturday, subtle or dramatic, quiet or loud, internal or external, but unmistakably divine. A message with meaning. A number repeated. A sudden emotion. A dream that feels real. A person reaching out. A moment that feels different. These signs will form a pattern. And by the end of the weekend, you will understand exactly what I have been preparing you for. My child, this is your season of restoration. Your season of clarity. Your season of unexpected blessings. Your season of emotional truth. Your season of spiritual protection. Saturday is the beginning. And the next chapter of your life will look nothing like the last one. Get ready, my child. It is all unfolding exactly the way it was meant to. My child, as the hours continue moving toward Saturday, everything connected to your destiny is shifting into position like pieces of a divine puzzle finally aligning. You may feel a strange heaviness one moment and a sudden calm the next. You may feel tired out of nowhere or suddenly energized for no logical reason. These fluctuations are not signs of confusion, they are signs that your spirit is adjusting to a higher frequency. Something within you is being awakened, purified, cleansed, and prepared for what is coming. My child, the reason you feel different this week is because you are different. The old version of you has already begun shedding itself. Old trauma is losing its grip. Old fears are dissolving. Old patterns are breaking. And old emotional wounds are reaching their final stage of healing. By Saturday, a layer of heaviness that has been sitting on your spirit for years will lift so quietly you won't even realize when it happened, only that suddenly your heart feels lighter and your mind clearer. My child, there is someone whose spirit is tied to yours in a way even they did not fully understand until now. This person has been restless, uneasy, emotional, confused, and drawn toward your energy without knowing why. They tried to suppress it. They tried to push themselves into distractions. They tried to silence their emotions. But their soul refuses to let go of what is spiritually connected. And on Saturday, this connection will intensify. They will feel you in moments when the world around them is silent. They will feel the weight of everything they never said. They will relive the memories they thought they forgot. They will face the truth they avoided. My child, the emotional awakening happening inside them is not random, it is my doing. I am turning their heart in the direction it was meant to face. I am breaking their pride, softening their spirit, awakening their conscience, and forcing their truth to rise through the noise. Saturday will be the first day they recognize the depth of your importance in their life. My child, there is another person, someone who hurt you intentionally, someone who enjoyed your struggles, someone who planted seeds of doubt around you. They will begin to face consequences. Their luck will shift. Their plans will stall. Their energy will weaken. Not because you wished harm upon them, but because I am restoring balance. Every tear you cried is returning as favor. Every insult thrown at you is returning as protection. Every setback you faced is returning as elevation. And Saturday is the day the reversal begins. My child, you will notice a strange sensation around that day. Time may feel slower, conversations may feel deeper, your intuition will be louder, and you will feel guided toward certain decisions or away from certain people. Trust these nudges. They are divine. They are instructions. They are warnings. They are clues. My child, pay attention to the conversations that happen on Saturday. Pay attention to the messages you receive or don't receive. Pay attention to who reaches out and who stays silent. Pay attention to the thoughts that enter your mind without warning. Pay attention to the shifts in your emotions. Every moment will carry meaning. Every feeling will carry purpose. Every sign will carry direction. My child, something extraordinary is being released to you, something that was stored in the spiritual realm waiting for the right moment. You prayed for change with honesty, sincerity, and humility. You endured storms that others would have collapsed under. You stayed kind even when you were betrayed. You stayed patient even when you were ignored. You stayed faithful even when you felt forgotten. And now, my child, the time of waiting is ending. Saturday is the unlocking point. My child, expect something unexpected, a message, a sign, a realization, a truth, an opportunity, a breakthrough. Expect clarity. Expect emotional release. Expect sudden understanding. Expect a spiritual refresh. My child, you have been protected in ways you don't even know. You were blocked from certain paths because they would have destroyed you. You were delayed in certain relationships because they would have drained you. You were kept away from certain opportunities because they were traps, not blessings. Now that the danger is gone, the blessings can finally reach you. Saturday marks the shift. My child, your heart is about to feel something it hasn't felt in a long time: relief, peace, closure, hope, certainty, lightness, confidence. Not because someone will give it to you, but because I will pour it into your spirit. Your days of emotional instability are ending. Your nights of confusion are ending. Your season of spiritual fog is ending. My child, someone from your past has been fighting a silent war within themselves. They tried to pretend they let you go. They tried to act like they didn't care. They tried to hide behind pride, friends, habits, and distractions. But the truth is catching up to them. And Saturday will hit their heart like a wave. It will be the day their spirit can no longer deny what their soul already knows. You were never meant to be forgotten. My child, revelations are coming. Secrets are cracking open. Conversations that were hidden will begin to surface. Truths that were buried will rise. Not to hurt you, but to free you. You cannot enter your blessing while carrying lies that were never yours. You cannot walk into destiny while tied to people who were never meant to stay. Saturday will separate the real from the fake. It will separate the ones who care from the ones who don't. It will separate destiny connections from temporary attachments. My child, you are walking into a season where your glow will become undeniable. People will sense it. People will feel it. People will be drawn to it. People will be intimidated by it. But nobody will be able to stop it. Saturday is your activation point. Your elevation begins then. My child, your spirit will grow stronger. Your intuition will sharpen. Your confidence will rise. Your clarity will increase. Your heart will soften toward the right people and close toward the wrong ones. This is divine alignment. This is spiritual correction. This is destiny at work. My child, your breakthrough is not coming, it is already here. You are not waiting for it, it is waiting for you. And the first door opens on Saturday, exactly when heaven intended it to. Prepare yourself, my child. The shift is bigger than you imagine. The blessing is closer than you think. And the truth is deeper than you know. Saturday is the beginning. Everything changes after that. My child, this is the final part of what has been unfolding in silence, the last wave before the breakthrough reaches you, the final breath before the shift becomes visible. As Saturday approaches, everything around you is growing more spiritually active, not to frighten you but to prepare you. There is a reason your heart has been beating differently, your thoughts have been heavier, your intuition sharper, your dreams more vivid, your emotions deeper. You are standing at the edge of a doorway your soul has been walking toward for a long time. And this last stretch is where the atmosphere becomes most intense. My child, you may not fully understand what has been happening around you, but the spiritual realm has been moving with incredible force. Angels have been repositioned. Energies have been rearranged. Paths have been rewritten. And certain people around you have been exposed to themselves. Because before your blessing arrives, the truth must speak. My child, you have been walking through a season where people's true colors were revealed one by one. People you trusted disappointed you. People you loved misunderstood you. People you helped forgot you. People you gave energy to left you empty. And yet through all this, you stayed kind. You stayed patient. You stayed genuine. You stayed faithful. And now heaven is responding to your endurance. My child, Saturday is not the end, it is the beginning of a divine correction. A correction of emotions. A correction of relationships. A correction of opportunities. A correction of destiny. Everything that was twisted will be straightened. Everything that was hidden will be illuminated. Everything that was delayed will be released. Everything that was heavy will be lifted. My child, you must prepare your heart, because this last wave will bring intense clarity. It may not come in loud events. It may come in whispers, in moments, in realizations. You may wake up on Saturday feeling lighter, or you may wake up feeling emotional, but either way, your spirit will recognize the shift before your mind does. My child, someone who once held back their emotions for you will feel a breaking on Saturday, a crack in their pride, a tremble in their heart, an awakening in their soul. They will feel a magnetic pull toward you, something deep and spiritual, something they cannot explain, something they have never felt with anyone else. This is because their soul is finally aligning with the truth they tried to avoid. My child, do not be surprised if you feel their energy from a distance. Do not be surprised if memories resurface, emotions return, or your intuition speaks loudly. This person has been awakened spiritually, and heaven is allowing their heart to feel what they tried to numb. My child, there is also someone whose intentions were not pure, someone who secretly wished for your downfall, someone who spoke negativity behind your back, someone who pretended to support you but carried envy in their heart. Their actions are returning to them. Not because you asked for revenge, but because divine justice is balancing the scales. Saturday marks the beginning of this justice. My child, this final stretch will feel like a deep breath before a new chapter. You may feel withdrawn from people. You may crave silence. You may want to be alone. This is not isolation, it is preparation. When a butterfly is about to emerge, it withdraws into stillness. That stillness is transformation. My child, heaven is placing a shield around your heart right now. A shield that blocks negativity. A shield that repels manipulation. A shield that stops emotional harm. There were people who could have hurt you deeply if they remained in your life, and I removed them for a reason. Even if it felt painful, it was protection. Even if it felt unfair, it was divine mercy. My child, you will soon thank me for the people who disappeared. You will soon realize why certain paths closed. You will soon understand why certain things didn't work out no matter how hard you tried. Because I was keeping you safe from what your eyes could not see. And now, because the danger has passed, the blessing can arrive. My child, a powerful moment is coming for you. A moment when everything that once confused you will suddenly make sense. A moment when everything that broke you will suddenly feel distant. A moment when everything that hurt you will suddenly lose its power. A moment when everything that scared you will suddenly fade. Saturday is the beginning of that moment. My child, someone will think of you with a depth they never expected. Someone will feel regret with a heaviness they cannot ignore. Someone will face emotions they ran from. Someone will recall the kindness you gave them. Someone will replay the love you showed them. Someone will realize the truth they suppressed. And someone will finally understand what you meant to their soul. This is divine timing. This is destiny. This is correction. My child, there is something major happening with your future, something you prayed about quietly. Something connected to your stability, your finances, your career, your dreams, your home, or your relationships. This blessing is not small. It is not ordinary. It is not temporary. It is a foundational shift. A life-changing shift. And Saturday is the moment the first piece moves. My child, you will begin noticing signs, repeated numbers, patterns, sudden intuition, strange timing, unexpected messages, emotional surges, a peaceful heaviness. These are not random. These are confirmations. These are spiritual signals. These are breadcrumbs leading you to the manifestation. My child, the hardest chapter of your life is over. You survived battles that were meant to break you. You survived heartbreak that could have destroyed you. You survived nights you thought you wouldn't get through. You survived seasons when you lost yourself but still woke up every day trying again. That strength is not unnoticed. That strength is why Saturday carries honor. My child, the next phase of your life will not look like the last. You are entering clarity. You are entering peace. You are entering emotional truth. You are entering spiritual protection. You are entering recovery. You are entering blessings. You are entering connection. My child, Saturday is the spiritual announcement of your new chapter. And once the shift begins, there is no going back. Everything will rise. Everything will align. Everything will flow. Everything will return to you. Everything will begin anew. My child, the divine winds are moving. The angels are positioned. The blessings are released.